to jail!
Korea has finally achieved that we have all been waiting for. They are going to lock Johnny Somali up. So, don't drop this, Johnny. If you see my latest video on him, you get a pretty little star. If you did not, however, I suggest you check it out, but to sum it up, he was banned from Japan and from Jerusalem for 30 days spent straight, and now he went to Korea harassing other people with his live streaming. Fortunately, this did not go as he intended, because after just 30 days, he got jumped.
와 레전드 와 레전드 오 엄마 와 레전드
Now I had to obviously blur out the jumping part, but you can see what happened there, and obviously someone from Korea had to take their actions into their own hands against this. Johnny's name has gotten so big that he has even been on the Impaulsive podcast.
Who's the dude that was running around, what was it, Korea? Johnny
Somali?
Somali. Like, bro, some of these people just cause did you ever see this kid before?
No. Yeah, what a ruckus.
He was just going around just like really causing trouble in Asia.
What is wrong with that guy?
Well, they started beating his fucking ass.
I saw that.
So just recently now they're targeting him.
He's doing some unhinged stuff, and I think the main thing is like removing all the violence and like the people doing like actual bad on kick.
Yeah, well, XQC and George is a little bit late on the news since Johnny is not streaming on Kick. If you didn't know, Kick is a platform where you can do anything unhinged stuff and no one will bat an eye. But Johnny Somali has been actually banned from Kick, which I don't know how you can manage to do that. It's literally impossible to do that. It's like a test that you cannot fail. And now he's streaming on YouTube, but he deletes the footage right afterwards and just uploads 35 minutes of compilation of what happened in there, which is obviously not ruining his reputation in court. But George is saying that you need to cause trouble on Kick like Fusey or Jack Doherty, and look at XQC's reaction.
Yeah, but I feel like that's like 1-in-1 with the streaming product. Forgive me.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer.
If I'm wrong, but it seems like streaming, like the whole goal now is to just push the envelope in some direction. Like I said, you have the Kais, you've got the Speeds that are doing stuff that like, oh my God, everybody loves this stuff. It's so great to watch. But you've got this whole subset, Fusey, Doherty.
And this dumb idiot is even agreeing what he's hearing. Even the South Korean parliament was watching Johnny's videos on a giant flat screen TV.
상징이며 훼손되는 것은 곧 우리 명예를 훼손하는 일이다.
소말리의 기행은 여기서 그치지 않았습니다. 소녀상을 모독하는 행위도 자신의 방송을 통해 공개했습니다. 이런 행동들은 논란이
영상 보면 참
Yes, it's pretty devastating to see a World War II veteran being disrespected by a literal random foreigner. No wonder they disrespect us. In exchange, he received a travel ban, so he's not allowed to leave Korea, and he will be facing court. Also, did I mention that he sympathizes with Trump? So most likely in his follow-up streams, he will be busting out loud Trump-related stuff to Koreans. This post also says that he's facing up to 10 years of prison, and that YouTube has also suspended his channel while being monitored 24/7 by Korean national security. It's actually pretty funny that the guy who has knocked him out has been rewarded a 5-star hotel stay for his actions. He's valued like a national treasure for defending the values of Korean people.
감사합니다. 5만 원 이진님 감사합니다. 감사합니다.
죄송하지만 정말 감사합니다. 항상 한국인들 위해 응하고 있습니다.
And they also donated 1 million won to the pizza place that led to the discovery where Johnny is at, and gave out free pizzas for the viewers.
1 million won is approximately $750.
And as Johnny hit the news, the memes have approached, naming him the Golden Goblin, referring to sarcastically that he's causing trouble over and over again and standing out from the crowd. And not to mention, he also hired a bodyguard named Hank Yu, who also have to face court. After the first search for Hank Yu, he has the nickname the Asian German who doesn't like Jewish people.
You probably know what I mean by that.
What a great former Marine to hire if you have already been thrown out of 2 countries such as Japan. I also found this Reddit post where it says that 2 different Mafia groups is searching for Johnny. One is confirmed to be from the Sangbok district and they are even offering a cash reward in return.
So Mr. Somali, you're over in Korea, my homeland, playing the game of the elites. When you're not even qualified to. You're lucky I didn't hear about you in Japan because I actually hold a very high rank over the Yakuza, and I could have easily had you removed from Japan. So Johnny, if you want to keep f***ing around and talking shit, I'll just have some of my untouchable friends in really high places in Korea pay you a visit. You better hope none of my people catch you in America, because you won't live long after that.
I'm in disbelief that he will be laying low at his friend's house just because he likes the attention and he didn't do anything like that in the past. But it's actually pretty funny that if he starts a live stream, anyone watching in Korea will be hunting him down, just like the guy who's giving out free watches to the first person who finds them. Lord Miles has actually made a tweet that South Korea is hunting Johnny Somali down for being a big piece of shit. And allegedly, an ex-MMA fighter named Tate Woong has been the one to capture him and gave him a little bit of pounding. What's more interesting is that Johnny Somali has actually filed a hate speech against this tweet. And Miles replied he's gonna rot in prison. Obviously, this hate speech complaint not going to affect Miles since the description doesn't even match up to what he said. He's just desperate and he's doing it for attention like he did anything in the past. But if you're still not convinced, the complaint will not be effective if you're under the investigation of assault, THC usage, and many more things. No, I'm not a lawyer and I'm not in Korea, so I asked ChatGPT to sum it up, what are the damages? Now, as for assault, you can get 10 million won fine or up to 5 years of prison of your life. For the THC usage, you can get several months or several years. The most serious damage that he caused is the obstruction of business, which is ranging from 1 million to 10 million won. And of course, he has been damaging their reputation and value of the statues and whatnot. And while this is not mentioned in the Korean law specifically, they will most likely put a hefty little fine to Johnny for discrediting their reputation. Anyhow, that's the news for today, and if you wanna stay tuned, hit that subscribe button and check out my other videos as well. Until next time, goodbye!